Hello everyone, welcome to Delete Confusion. I'm Holly Hatfield. In today's video, I'm going to be providing you with an update as to the pregnant lobster who came into my care. For those of you who missed the initial video about the lobster, here's what happened. I'll give you a quick recap. I went to a local seafood market and asked for a female lobster for my Valentine's dinner to cook for myself at home. When I obtained the lobster, it was discovered that she was pregnant, okay? Now this next to never rarely happens, as I went over with you in my last video. All right, so what I have done in the meantime, first thing I did was I called SeaWorld. SeaWorld referred me out to U of F. They said they had a marine biology rehab relocation program, something like that. U of F is University of Florida. I'm located here in Central Florida. So I did so, spoke with them. They said they had nothing for lobsters, but that I should, and they don't know of anyone else anywhere nearby who does any other aquariums, and that I should definitely reach out to a pet rehoming amnesty program. So I did that. I sent them an email. I filled out an application. By the way, I named the lobster Doris because to me, she just looked like a Doris, okay? I tried to rehome her through them. As I was waiting for them to get back to me, I went on YouTube and I found people who had pet-made lobsters. Okay, I tried to contact them. I found their Facebook pages. I went to all sorts of links to try to contact them, left messages, never heard back from them. In the meantime, what I regret to inform you of is that Doris, the pregnant lobster, passed away, okay? So what I would like to do is, in honor of Doris and her 15,000 babies that she was carrying under her tail, I would like to have a moment of silence. Okay, that was more of a symbolic thing because that only lasted 5 seconds. A moment of silence should be, I don't know, I think at least a minute, if you ask me. So like I said, I tried very hard. I went to the ends of the earth to try to help her out. Now, here's a nugget of information for you. If you ever come in contact with, or if a pregnant lobster, for example, ever ends up in your care, or you have a lobster that you purchased at a market and you decide you want to save it, if you don't already have a saltwater aquarium with the ability to keep it at, it requires these extra refrigeration, I don't want to call them bands, but they are like these sort of long, thin plank sort of things. And that's how you keep your saltwater tank that cold. If you don't already have the setup, call around to every aquarium in your area. If you're local, here's what I found out from the amnesty program when they called me, was that there's an aquarium in Clearwater, Florida that actually has a Maine lobster display. Okay, now, had I known that, had SeaWorld informed me of that, had U of F informed me of that, I would have been able to save Doris, okay? So just so everyone knows, the Clearwater Aquarium has such a program, if you will. They have like I said, they have a Maine lobster display, and of course they have males and females, so I'm sure a female will get pregnant from time to time, okay? I also found that they can be released into the wild once they get to be, and this is the research I found. Once they get to be about, I think it's about an inch long, you can release them into the wild at that point. So, and that doesn't take too terribly long to come to that point in their life. Okay, so again, and it was a very sad day for me. When Doris passed away, it was upsetting and stressful. I will tell you, let me give you a nugget of information about lobsters. If you think lobsters do not feel pain when you just throw them into a pot of boiling water or throw them into a steamer, you are grossly mistaken, okay? Their electrical system, if you will, is exceedingly sensitive. I say, and I submit to you, that they are more sensitive physically to the touch, to pain than human beings are, okay? I had her in my care for a week. And every time I would talk to her, her eyes would shift and her antennas would go down like she was bracing herself to be petted or to be pet. Every time I would pet her, her legs would kind of unfold and she would get very relaxed and receive the affection. Let me explain something to you. So when you take a lobster home and you're going to cook the lobster, put it in your freezer. If it's a 1 pound lobster, put it in the freezer for a half an hour. For every half pound, you need to add 15 minutes, okay? Yes, so if you have like a 3 pound lobster, I'm just gonna guesstimate about an hour and a half in the freezer, at least 1 hour in the freezer, so they're stunned, okay? And what I'll do is I'll do another video. I will provide you with another video where I show you how to humanely, you freeze them and then you humanely kill them before putting them into the boiling water or steamer, however you choose to cook. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please do not forget to subscribe, okay, and like my video. Thank you for joining me at Delete Confusion. Have a wonderful day.